Hello. As you can see, the new update note was dropped around an hour ago. So let's talk about it. Alright, first thing first, we have a new character, new legends, and this is always interesting to see the new legend design. What you see here is what you will get in the game. I'm not gonna go through the story, but technically I think she's just a free fighter. She's not from Umbra, not from any organization, not from Hunt. Basically just a free fighter from this introduction alone. Right, so now we can go through her attacks here. Also, I don't think they mention anywhere that she is an assassin, a fighter, or anything like that. Nope. So we have her basic attack, 3 hits, 750 damage. If she uses it as an arrow attack, it deals only 350 damage, but it's a dive kick. Her skill is Headwind, cooldown 5.5 seconds, which is not fast, not too slow. Deliver a kick that deals 800 damage, that's decent damage. 800 damage and launch the target into the air. Okay, this is interesting. So instead of knocking you back, it's launch you into the air. So which means her other attack can follow up. Like it has to be able to follow up with something, because and no way you just knock the opponent in the air and just wait for them to drop down and get up. Doesn't make sense. So the skill, when used as an arrow skill, it would dash forward and kick the opponent for 900 damage upon contact. Now the ultimate is called Luen. I don't think I pronounce it correctly, but Charge B is very fast. Concentrate spiritual power to weaken the shackles for 8 seconds. Deal 250 damage to nearby opponent. The duration, if an opponent hit by Woochi collides with the crown, a shockwave is generated, dealing 200 damage in the area. Reusing the ultimate within 8 seconds, activate a final blow that deals 1300 damage and immediately ending the ultimate. If the final blow missed and hit the crown, it deals 500 damage to the surrounding areas. Alright, we move on to her ability. Fast travel, increase movement speed by 28% when ultimate ability is activated. Alright, reserve power, gain super armor while dashing with arrow skill, increase arrow skill damage. Number 3, we have life in death and death in life. When HP is below 60%, increase the damage of ultimate final blow. 28% is decent, but it's only for the final blow. Overflow, when defeating an opponent with ultimate final blow, can reuse the final attack within 6 seconds. And last but not least, this has to be the rare one, right? Augmentation, add 1 extra stack for skill, enabling consecutive use, increase skill damage by 8. Alright, so here's the pass. You can obtain Woochi early through the pass as usual. They did also note that they would change the pass from 100 states to only 29 states, but each state is now 1000 points instead of 400 points. We also have premium pass, which will give you the skin, Woochi skin. Let me see the skin again. So this is Woochi original design. You buy the normal pass, you will get Woochi, but if you buy the premium pass, you get the skin, which is this one right here, which I think is pretty cool from the design of this. I think this is Woochi being locked up in some kind of prison, probably the same place that Gumi was locked up. Like they say there's a prison somewhere in the library world for a criminal. I don't think Woochi is a criminal, but she might be like high level threat something. And so like we have like the shackle here. The thing on her chest look like the 70 corporation symbol, so that's what I'm guessing. But this skin looks dope. Like I think I do like the skin more than her original design. And of course we also have her enchantment banner. So if you're all in for Woochi, you can spend your gems, mostly gems. I don't think there's way you can get more purple tickets at the moment. Oh boy, new event. If you aren't tired enough from seeing this stupid character everywhere in the game, well, guess what? You're gonna see more of him the next update because of the new event which require you to play Jarvert, use Jarvert, win as Jarvert. So everything Jarvert. Yes, we also have Lectors, but guess what? Jarvert will be the 90% of the pick for this mission in any game mode. And we also have another pickup event for Parfait and Robins of Master Cat and Marina. Just keep in mind that these are not coming out all as once, so it will be like take turn. So this one on September 10 and this one is September 17, so a week after. And of course, along with all the event, you also have the enchantment banner for these character Lectors. We have Jarvert, we have Robin banner, Parfait banner, Marina banner, and Master Cat banners. And here we have the new reward for the next competitive season. They still haven't added anything new to these rank reward which they said they will work on, but so far nothing new at all. But I gotta say, this Victor profile picture is kinda dope. Yeah, it's kinda sick, not gonna lie. Event legend discount, so the legend appear in these events will have their price lower, but not the in-game price, but more like the real money price. So from $10 down to $5, like 50% off. Great deals. Right, we also have changed to the fashion items. So the main change here is that you can now use Wish Coop to buy super rare skin and epic skin. Also that you will no longer be able to exchange mystical fabric for fashion item. Right, we also have some new interesting change added to the game. They say we have shop background music. I'm curious to see this. Like, I wonder if there's any interesting option I can get to make the game background music more interesting to play. So definitely gonna check this out first when the update come out. We also have a little change to two characters specifically, which is Hook and Nui. They will change the expression of these two characters to match the illustration design more, which I think this is very nice. You can see a clear difference from Hook model before and after. For Nui, I guess it's just slightly different, but I think the quality is also better. Also state here that in custom match, all available engraving, enchantment ability and spell item will be set to max level. And we have new code which you can go in the game and use right now for reward. As you know, when it's come to every new update, there's also a balance patch. So let's check out the balance patch for this update. Right, so in the buff section we have Ali, Master Cat, Ravi and Victor. In the nerf section we have Briar, Octavia, Pinocchio and Kaiser. They actually nerfed Kaiser again. And in adjust we have, what the fuck is common? We have common and Jarvert. Right, so for Ali, technically Ali gonna get faster ultimate, slightly faster by 5%, and then the dasher of his ultimate, not his normal dasher, okay, the dasher will do more damage the longer they fly. So which means the dasher now do up to 400 damage each, which I think is fair. It's not a game breaking change or anything. It's still within Ali gameplay and how he's played. So if you have a hard time against Ali, then I think it still doesn't change, but it's just they have a bit more damage on the ult. So Master Cat have longer stack duration, so once he have his ult, he can now keep it to 10 seconds, and the ultimate range also increased by 13%. So the reason for this buff, they say, is that they're trying to make him better in dominant and make it easier to deal with multiple opponents. I don't know why. Like, they changed this character from a fighter to an assassin, which has always been an assassin, but they didn't approve that. Now they want to make him into an AoE damage dealer. Assassin role should only be killing and chasing one target at a time. Has never did they say that the assassin role is focused on dealing damage to multiple targets. So this change doesn't make any sense to me. Like, of course it's a buff for Master Cat and Master Cat Man will be happy about it, but it's not aligned to what this character should be played. In my opinion, this change sucks. This change is bad. It's gonna direct this legend into a route that is not intentionally his gameplay style, and eventually they're gonna realize that this is not right. They try to revert this or like nerf something else and gonna mess up again. He's also get more speed buffs when the ult is available with his swift step ability. Now up to 25% instead of 12. Master Cat Man will be celebrating the moment they see this. Alright, next we have Ravi. Technically just faster ultimate charge for Ravi, and it's actually quite decent. It's 11% faster than before. Okay, Victor. I don't think they know what they are cooking on Victor. So they say here that they increase the damage of his detonation transmission thingy, which is understandable. Victor has been a bit like on the unpopular side because he doesn't have good approach and he jump around a lot to rely on his thing to do the damage. And then they also say Victor detonate 2 or more frag container transmission will now detonate more quickly. But the issue here is the last one, as they say here. Victor can now trigger chain detonation before those things turns into transmission. This is not only just broken, this is game breaking change right here. Because if you haven't fought like a decent Victor or any Victor at all, you will not know that Victor has a very fast auto attacks. Like that thing doesn't deal a lot of damage, but he can spam it out really fast, both in the air and on the ground. And there's no doubt that he can now activate these explosion mid-air with his auto. Victor Man gonna be like one of the bigger threat after this next update. Then we have nerf on Briar. Now me personally, I don't see the reason why this character needs a nerf. Like if you look at the mastery ranking for Briar compared to like character comes out before her, Nasha, Javard, is a lot lower. Like nobody is using her at all, and they decided that Briar need a nerf. The gauge for her ultimate is increased by 7%, which is not much, but it will definitely take her a bit longer to charge it up. Octavia, okay, so now her heal for the ultimate decreased from 950 to 700. The ultimate is now longer to charge up by 5%, and the knockback is increased. Okay, so they increased the knockback. That's the only good thing they changed. Also the ability Ocean Blessing, they just say that they fixed the knockback on this ability. I don't play Octavia, so I don't know what this changes. So if you play Octavia and you know what they meant by this, do let me know. Pinocchio. Alright, this is a character that I agree needs a nerf on. The ultimate duration go from 9 to 10. Pretty long, so he can stay in the ult longer, 1 second longer. But also the ultimate gauge or Y ultimate is active is reduced by 50%. That's a lot. So it's like 50% less likely that he will use his ult again after. We have Kaiser nerf. Knockback slightly reduced on his skill. Okay, how much is slightly? Because you might as well not reduce it at all if it's just slightly. Gauge off for ultimate increased by 7%. Not much, but also for slow characters such as Kaiser, it's a bad nerf. Yeah, I don't think, like right now I already not see Kaiser anywhere. Like yes, some, but it's so rare, and I don't think after this anyone would want to pick Kaiser for any reason now. Because again, knockback, you can pick all the character with better knockback. And then the ultimate, you can pick Pino. Pino has better ult, stay longer, even more damage. At just common, okay, so common means some characters, including Cindy, Gumi, Jacko, Molly, Victor, and Wolfgang. At just the knockback direction of some legend. Wait. Knockback direction. Is this what I think it is? If you use Gumi, I don't know about the other legends here like Cindy, Molly, Victor, Wolfgang, and Jacko, but For Gumi, if you play her, you will know that her ult knockback is not consistently. It's always so weird. Sometimes it's knock the opponent forward, but sometimes it knocks them backward. Like in Wolfgang case, it's always knock him backward. And sometimes it's even knock the opponent in a random direction. So it's not consistent, and I always have to deal with like remember where it will knock people back, certain character, and also guessing where it will randomly throw people. And if they actually fix that, it's gonna be so good for Gumi now that I know every time I do the ult, I will push the opponent forward the direction I want. Last but not least, we have Jobber. Okay, well, let's see what they cook this time. Basic attack, slightly reduce the frequency of attack going to unit-tended direction during consecutive ground attacks. What is this wording? Like, okay, if you try Jobber in game right now, you will see that his ground attacks has 3 slide, and you can change direction on command each slide. Like, it's hard to control because it's fast. Like, that's the drawback for how fast it is, and it's stupidly fast. So I don't see the issue here. Like, if you have something that's fast, it should be hard to control. And from what it say right here, like the wording, they make it easier for people to spam this ground attack in different direction. They quote unquote say they adjust this character, but they just continuously buff him. Adjust so that Jobber does not float up again during consecutive arrow attacks. They are talking about the auto attacks in the air. And we know that it float him up once on the first hit. The second hit it doesn't float. But if you equip the ability that make him float higher up state, when he used the second hit, it's also floating up again. There's 2 ways that this can go down. The first thing is that they will fix that second hit when you equip the ability. If that's the case, then they should have included that when equip this ability, but they didn't, so it might not be that. This might be just applied to like when he's off state, he used arrow once, it's floating up, but he's still not close to the map yet, and he tried to use it again, it will not float him up the second. Either case, this is a slight nerf, which is deserved. Alright, last but not least, we have his skill, Trickery. The most annoying shit in the game right now. Will no longer attack while sliding sideways. Okay, what the fuck? Sliding sideways. What do they mean by that? If you do know what they meant through this, do let me know, because I'm curious to know what they cook for these characters. But that's it. That's all of the change that coming to the next update next week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.